Here's one I'm very interested in. I'm really glad that our camera guy, Tony Wang, got to review the Nokia Lumia 1020. You're also a Windows Phone guy, so you're the right guy to interview.
Yeah,
this.
I mean, I was an early adopter for Android, and
you talked me into the Note 2.
The original Note.
Or the Note 1.
Note, yeah, and before Android was, I was using iPhone.
Right.
And I guess I got kind of tired of them, and so now I'm on Windows Phone, and the 1020 is sort of the flagship.
It is, at least in terms of the camera, 41 megapixels.
So I want to clarify that it's 41 megapixel sensor, but effective area is only 34 megapixel.
I don't understand the difference. It doesn't use all 41.
Yeah, so it's almost like a waist. So like imagine a circular sensor.
Yeah.
And you're taking picture in the middle.
Although 34 megapixels ain't bad.
Yeah,
that's still more than any,
right.
Like a lot more than any phone out there.
Right, and I actually took a lot of pictures. Do
we have some images we can see?
We do. I took a lot of photos over the week. I only had the phone for a week.
Yeah.
But I've tried to take sort of day-to-day things that I would take pictures of. So cat, food, things The
detail and the color are stunning.
It is.
How about low light?
Low light.
There's a sunset.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So I actually so one of the features of this phone that none of the other Windows phone have is the Nokia Pro camera software.
Right.
That lets you do a lot of manual setting, manual focus, manual ISO.
It's kind of neat because they're on-screen dials, so it's a very intuitive effect. Somebody told me this would be a great way to learn how cameras work, what aperture means, because you can see it right away.
Right, exactly, and you can set your ISO up to
look at that
4,000.
That's a tunnel. That's at night. Pretty amazing.
Yeah. But you can see in low light sometimes you have some focusing issues.
Right.
But that's with every single camera phone. So
even regular cameras.
Yeah, there was some.
IKEA has lobsters now.
Yeah, they have crayfish now apparently. So yeah.
Do you have to build it yourself?
Yes. So this photo right here.
How does that? This looks like a double exposure.
It was a single exposure. It was a 3-second exposure.
So you dragged the shutter, but
exactly.
Obviously, you can't drag the shutter on a camera phone, but you did something sort of like
so the only light source is those two lights over there, and
wow, that's amazing.
It's pretty amazing.
4,000
4,000
So you can
ISO,
tell it to do a 3-second.
Yeah, up to 4 seconds.
Oh my.
Yeah.
There's a very interesting macro of a beetle on your.
Yeah, it was just on my car for an hour, so I just took a picture. Some reviews say that there's, they have a hard time doing macro shots, but
you didn't have it.
No, I didn't have
I like
issues.
the depth of field.
Yeah, the depth of field.
Cool. Yeah.
So the default setting, you can take 34 megapixel plus a 5 megapixel JPEG, and you can actually go into the phone and you can pull out both versions.
So the 5 megapixel will be posting on social media.
Exactly.
And the larger one if you wanted to print it or
exactly.
Put it on
and I don't know if anybody mentioned this before, but previous